Sup, it's Stick from VR Chat, and new headsets from HTC were released. Were two, one which is wireless, the other one was wired. A new competitor which came out, which is Neo, which is a new wireless headset as well, came out. And news for PSVR 2, which could be actually specs of the new PlayStation VR headset. And this will all be in this VR news. So the second version of the HTC line headset, which is the Vive Pro 2, kind of sucks in my opinion because it looks like the previous model, just different color. And some parts it still has the same audio, same type of look. It's still wired, and it does not include eye tracking, which is a disappointment because I have the Valve Index, and it's what you can see with my eyes. They're not really trackable, so that's why you see them left and right. But it doesn't make me want to go to their old model because the audio sucks. Now the thing is, did they fix the audio? I highly doubt they actually fixed it to a good point. But I will say that this headset does have a 5K display if you're into resolution, but know that you're locked at 120 FOB and 120 hertz, which not 144 hertz, which the Valve Index goes up to 144 hertz. Now it does cost $800, but really it does not, because I'm pretty sure you're going to want the add-on if you really want this headset, which is the eye tracking, which hopefully is compatible just like the way the other ones were, like facial and all that with other headsets. But I highly doubt it, though. If someone can make some type of program to download and to put it in, and how to put it in the Valve Index, I'll probably look into that. But I have my hopes down that it's not going to actually do that. Now, talking about is it worth it? Not really, because then you're going to have to get the base stations if you're into like full body tracking and all that, which I don't personally have right now. But if I wanted to, it comes already with the Valve Index with the base stations, which I'm pretty sure you're going to have to buy them separately. And the controllers are exactly the same as they were before. So, honestly, it's not really worth it. Unless you want it, but to me it's not. Now, talking about some more disappointing news from HTC is their other headset, which is the Focus 3. So, the Focus 3 headset from HTC is a wireless headset, but it's for businesses, and it costs around $1,300, depending on shipping, unless it's free. But, depending where you're at, you'll probably get taxed or something, so, I don't know. Make sure to look that up. Also, it has the XR2 chip. If you want to go to look at stats, I'll leave a link down below, and then you can do your research on that. Know that it's locked at 90 hertz. It has the same resolution as the Vive Pro 2, and also it has 120 FOB in this headset. The reason this headset's not good is because a lot of people were hoping it was going to be consumer and around $800 as well. Because if you look at the Oculus Quest 2 without the login, it's like around $800. So, except you gotta pay, yearly. But I didn't expect the Focus 3 to be $1,000, or even more than $1,000, more than the Valve Index, to be honest. Now, is it worth it from someone like me to Valve Index to go to the Focus 3? No. Even for that price, not really, because you're gonna have to buy the base stations and the controllers. Because I haven't mentioned it. They look like the Oculus One controllers. They just look like Oculus controllers. I don't think it has finger tracking at all. Also, the Focus 3, you can change the battery pack, so you can charge it if you like that, which is kind of cool. Just in case your battery dies, and all you have to do is get a new battery, which I'm pretty sure that's the reason why they even did the thing with iFixits and some other things like the add-on with eye resolution and all that, or eye tracking. None of most things are included. It's like HTC is doing this on purpose. It's like they want to sell you. It's like a game. You know how they do it nowadays? It's like you really don't get the full game, but you got to pay DLC to get it. Same thing with the headset. You're not getting the full headset. They're selling you add-ons for what you want. Oh, you want base station full tracking? Well, you're going to have to order that. You want good hand tracking controllers? Well, you're going to have to go buy them Steam, unless they make their own. But, of course, that is all for that headset now. Is it worth it in my opinion? No, it's not. Get the deck of gear. It's way better. It's kind of almost like the Valve Index, just a few things aren't up there, but still, if I were to recommend you one, get the deck of gear if you get your hands on it for less than $1,000. But hey, it's up to you. But the question's off to you. Are you willing to buy this headset? To me, that's a no. No upgrade needed. It's not worth it. Also, there's another headset called the Neo 3, which I'm not really going to talk about it a lot because it's mostly for the Chinese market. It kind of looks like the Oculus Quest 2, just with a curved screen, 90 hertz, same XR2 chip. But to me, it's not really worth talking about. I will link a link down below to other people's videos explaining it better. The reason I don't talk about this headset is because most people are not going to get it, and if they do end up getting it, it's going to be farther in the line where there's too many headsets to think about or to even get. So nah, I'm not going to talk about it. There is links down below to articles and other videos explaining it better than I do. But yeah, that's another headset if you're interested. It's cheaper, but it's not yet in the Western market. So we got news and specs for the PSVR 2, the headset that's probably going to sell out really quick, and then people are going to end up reselling it, which I know that's going to happen. Of course, what I'm talking about is that this headset has something special. Haptic feedbacks on the controllers. Good controllers are actually happy because that's haptic feedback. Still wondering what will be the lifespan of that. Also, you'll get like a motor in the headset. And at the same time, it sounds cool because of what they can do. Maybe they can add some breeze or something, or give you effects the same way they do with the headset with the controllers, but like synced. But at the same time, you got to think about it. What is the lifespan, and could it affect the screen? And before someone says it's not, it's gonna happen. I mean, PS5 controller, you saw what happened. They died, kind of like they just went out of battery or don't even work anymore from different people just because they had the adaptive triggers on their PS5 controller. And I gotta say, you never know. It could affect the headset. If I were you, don't buy it the first one. Watch reviews, because then I'm pretty sure there's going to be, for some reason, it's going to be the dumbest way that the headset's going to die and it's not going to work no more because of the motors. Also, another thing, they have gaze tracking, which I would say it's like eye tracking, but I wonder if it's going to be like photorealistic type of thing where it focuses graphics on that. Hopefully it is, and they're not just using it to be like, oh yeah, you like that, give them an ad sell. But this sounds really cool from PSVR 2. Good adaptive controllers, good motor maybe in the headset, which they could change their mind if they end up getting messed up because they see, oh, it's not worth it, it affects the screen. But if it does, it's cool. And then the gaze, and then it's by the resolution, it's 4000 by 2040 pixels. And this headset's gonna have like eye tracking. Hopefully it's like photorealistic. Hopefully the eye tracking helps the graphics, and hopefully it really does. Also, it has lens adjustment separation. So also it has a lens separation dial in the headset. Also, this thing that they call gaze tracking has foveated rendering in their headset. So there's a lot of cool things to look forward to. It's almost like 4 headsets already. It's going to be the Pro 2, it's going to be the Focus 3, it's going to be the Neo if you're interested on that, and it's going to be the PSVR 2. It's a lot of things going on, and I'm pretty sure they're going to end up releasing another headset. Somebody's going to be releasing another headset. Still waiting on that Deca gear, haven't pre-ordered it, but I can't wait for people to review it so I can check it out, and then if it's good, probably buy it. So to be honest with you, I think that's it for this VR news. Yes, to give you a quick summary, it was 2 headsets from HTC. One was wired, the other one was wireless. One which is the Focus 3, which is a business headset, which has almost the exact same specs as the Vive Pro 2, but the Vive Pro 2 does not have eye tracking, neither do both of them have it. And also another thing is that they both are really expensive for their specs. It's not even worth it. I would say the Vive 2 was not worth it because if you want full body tracking, you're going to have to buy base stations. If you want different controllers, which are finger tracking, you're going to have to buy those from Steam. Also, the wireless one, it's mostly businesses, and if you can probably get yourself one, it'll cost like a rack already, not even more. Plus, you're going to have to buy base stations if you want the full dive experience type of thing, or close to it, which is full body tracking. And of course, the Neo one, which is the 3rd version of them, is actually only in the Asian market right now, or I would say Chinese markets, which it's up to you if you want to get it. I'm pretty sure it's not going to arrive to the Western market just yet. And then PSVR 2, I would say wait for that, because you're gonna have, I would recommend you to wait for the PSVR 2. If not, wait for more Deca Gear reviews when they actually are out there for people to actually see, and you can able to buy one just by ordering it. But that's it for the VR news, and I hope you have a blessed day. The Vive Pro 2 has a 5K display. It's still wired, does not include no eye tracking, so that's bad. It looks most likely like the old model, just a different color, and in my opinion it is